The nation's best MMA returns on June 15th with ROCKTAGON XXV, Way of the Warrior, at the UAW Event Center, local number 1005 in Cleveland, Ohio. ROCKTAGON's National Pro-Am Series returns to pick Cleveland's best MMA talent against the best fighters from around the globe. The main event featuring Taiwan, the Rising Dragon Howard, taking on Chicago's Quinton McCradle. Tickets starting at $35 are on sale now at ROCKTAGONWorldwide.com or any discount drug mart. Music by American Wi-Fi. ROCKTAGONWorldwide.com.
Now it's time to send it back into the ROCKTAGON lightweight action. We send it up to Jake for the fighter introductions.
The following contest is in the ROCKTAGON Professional Lightweight Division, and it is brought to you by Indy West Harley-Davidson. Introducing first, making his way down the aisle into the blue corner, please welcome Austin Cougar Bait Tweedy.
Fan favorite here tonight, Austin Cougar Bait Tweedy comes in at the professional record of 1-0. And there were a lot of Austin Tweedy shirts sprinkled throughout the crowd tonight. Local fighter, Will, coming from Iron Horse Martial Arts, American top team here in Indiana, and hailing from New Palestine, Indiana.
And he's really one of these guys a lot of people are looking to be the next big name out of American top team. You know, they've kind of spread all around the country at this point. And the reason they've done that is to find talent like Austin Tweedy. 1-0 as a professional, 5-1 as an amateur, and really been dominant in almost every single fight.
Well, these are the impressive stats that I think really talk about a fighter. In Austin Tweedy's professional debut, he took on Ryan McIntosh. Ryan McIntosh came into the fight with a 20-9 record. He had been in the cage 29 times professionally, and the man you're looking at right now said, yeah, I'll take that fight in my pro debut.
Yeah, no problem for him whatsoever, felt very confident in it, and he's a very confident young man, rightly so. Skilled in all aspects, obviously very good on the mat, very good with submissions, but he can strike with the best of them, he can grapple with you as a wrestler, kind of all around, and that's what they look for. You know, he represents a lot of gyms, but that ATT tag, I mean, that carries a lot of weight in the sport of MMA.
Absolutely, beautiful gym here in downtown Indianapolis. As Austin Tweedy heads into the cage, we bring out his opponent and have Jake Digman introduce him.
And his opponent making his way down the aisle into the red corner, please welcome Doug Stapleton.
Doug Stapleton making his pro debut, fighting out of Fort Wayne Jiu-Jitsu Academy, Fort Wayne, Indiana. As Doug Stapleton heads through the curtains, we take a look at our defense soap tail of the tape, and I will let my partner Will Burge break it down.
Once again, a big age difference here as Austin Tweedy comes in. Young up-and-comer, 22 years old. Doug Stapleton, 32. 6'1" for Stapleton, 5'9" for Tweedy. 155 pounds for Tweedy, 155.5 for Stapleton. Not really much of a reach advantage. Stapleton slightly 69 inches to 67. But here's the interesting stat on Stapleton. You only need a couple fights to turn professional. Stapleton got his 3 in. He didn't win any of them. But he thinks he's ready to take the jump up to the professional ranks. Now, he is 32 years old, and part of that thought process might be, hey, I'm not getting any younger. Let's get out there, get a little bit of money for it, and let's fight the real fighters. And really, it's not as though he got lost in some submissions. I mean, in unanimous decisions or split decisions, 3 submission losses. And that really plays right into the hands of Austin Tweedy. So, hey, kudos to Doug Stapleton for taking the fight, but he's really got his work cut out for him here.
Absolutely. You know, Austin Tweedy's a guy who knows how to finish fights. The last 3 fights, 2 as an amateur and 1 as a pro, 2 guillotines and 1 armbar submission. All 3 of those fights ending in the first round. Austin Tweedy is not the kind of guy who likes to spend a lot of time in the cage. He punches the time clock and he gets out as quick as possible. He's going to look to do that tonight against Doug Stapleton. Stapleton, as you mentioned, is looking to derail the hype train, nicknamed Cougar Bait.
Well, this is your, just like the Final Four, this is your Wichita State-Louisville matchup. Stapleton, a huge underdog. Let's see if he can upset the favorite, Tweedy.
The following contest is in the ROCKTAGON Professional Lightweight Division, and it is brought to you by Indy West Harley-Davidson. Introducing first in the blue corner, he fights out of New Palestine, Indiana. He weighed in at 155 pounds, representing Iron Horse Martial Arts, American Top Team, and Team Indiana, with a professional record, 1 win, 0 losses. Please welcome Austin Cougar Bait Tweedy! His opponent in the red corner, he fights out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. He weighed in at 155½ pounds, representing Wayne Jiu-Jitsu Academy, making his professional debut. Please welcome Doug Stapleton! This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and when the action begins, your referee is Mr. Gary Copeland.
ROCKTAGON 25, prepare for battle from the Crane Bay Event Center, downtown Indianapolis. It's professional lightweight action. Austin Cougar Bait Tweedy in the blue and white shorts. Doug Stapleton, black and red shorts. I'm Ryan Cavanaugh, joined by Will Burge, and Austin Tweedy comes out striking, Will.
Yeah, he threw a right hand right at the chin of Stapleton, ate that one. He can't eat too many more of those. Those are huge kicks there.
Those are 2 hard leg kicks. Superman punch misses, and Austin Tweedy, big reverse slam.
And Tweedy, if you're not careful, will turn you into a tutorial tape in no time.
Stapleton holding on to a headlock. Knee to the body by Austin Tweedy. Another one. He is vicious. He's active. And
he's a ball of energy, Ryan.
Yeah,
I mean, even before the fight, he's jumping up and down. He's bouncing all around. You can see he never stops moving once he enters that cage.
Stapleton is really tight on that front face, like they're holding on. And now Austin Tweedy's out.
Couldn't take any more of those knees to the rib side. Good Stapleton right into the mount goes Tweedy, and this is very, very dangerous for Doug Stapleton.
He's got him flattened out.
Working the side of the head is Tweedy. Now he's got a little separation, looking for an elbow.
Pounding on him. Gary Copeland's going to take a look at this. So far, Doug Stapleton has done a good job defending, but you can't let Austin Tweedy posture up like that and land blows.
Oh, that was a big right hand right down the wickets. That one did some damage.
Look at those elbows to the side of the head. Close look. This one is going to get stopped. Austin Tweedy all over Doug Stapleton, and Gary Copeland has seen enough. Another first round stoppage for Cougar Bait, Austin Tweedy.
What I tell you, Ryan, if you're not careful, you end up on either a highlight reel or a tutorial tape, and Doug Stapleton might be on both after that one. Austin Tweedy just took him to school in there. Never a shadow of a doubt as Tweedy dominated the minute or so of that fight.
Yeah, I don't know if you could draw up a better beginning, middle, and end of a fight than what Austin Tweedy just did. But as I mentioned, the hype train is for real. Look at the finish here. Stapleton trying to cover up, and there's a big right that gets through.
And the elbows the follow.
And
at this point, Stapleton's just covering up, and Gary Copeland's telling him he's got to react, and if you want to stay in this fight, couldn't do it, just stayed covered up, and Tweedy finished it off. And you're right. I mean, we talk about hype around a guy, deservedly so. You're looking at him in the blue and white trunks out there. This dude is for real, absolutely made waves in the amateur ranks. I mean, Doug Strickland still hasn't gotten up off the mat after the beating he just took from Austin Tweedy.
Complete performance by Austin Tweedy, very impressive. Doug Stapleton's still down. We hope he's going to be all right, and we send it up to Jake Digman for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner at 1 minute and 26 seconds of the first round by verbal submission, Austin Cougar Bait